All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 24th stream here on Twitch. I'm NextJG Gen 24. I'm sorry for my little stutter there. Uh I was trying to catch myself because I thought I was going to say Diamond Dynasty. We are not in Diamond Dynasty. We are actually in March to October, where I am hoping to pick up some much needed momentum after I went through a tough stretch with the with the San Francisco Giants. Unfortunately, I just had some bad luck where the opposing team got some good hits off of me in key key games, like very late in the game. They would get I think against the Chicago Cubs, Dansby Swanson got a triple that ultimately won the Cubs the game. The Texas Rangers, we had them, and then they tied it up, and in extras, they hit a ground rule double that won them the game. So it was a tough stretch. It was a tough stretch, but we did bounce back, got one last win, and now we're picking up here at game 85, where we're trying to finish off a no hitter by Jordan Hicks. Now, Jordan Hicks has had a very rough season. Honestly, it's been bad. Just looking at these numbers, a 7.12 ERA. I mean, even by even by starting pitching level, that's bad. Unfortunately, I am stuck with him for the next 3 years, so I certainly hope that that ERA comes down a bit. I need it to come down. Maybe a boost will help him, but if that doesn't come down, there's a serious problem. There's no way I can keep him on this team if that's what he's going to provide me. What's up, Grayson? I'll talk about the Soto press conference because that's the whole reason that I'm running a bit late here. All right, but yeah, Jordan Hicks, he's pitching a no-hitter right now, and that's good because even if I don't finish this no-hitter, I hope to, because that'll give him a +3 and it'll give a big momentum boost to the Giants. But it is player lock, and it's against the Los Angeles Dodgers, who offensively is just one of the most dominant teams in the MLB. So I'm going to do my best here. One thing I should know is, despite our rough stretch, we are projected to be in the wild card. We did unfortunately lose the division. We had it for a little while. We had like an 8 game advantage or something like that, and then we went through our rough stretch, and the Dodgers were able to reclaim it. But we are not far behind. We're only 2 games back. A win here obviously draws us closer, and momentum can be huge. Jordan Hicks can get that boost that we need him to get. Maybe he could bring down that ERA. So we're going to hop right into this. Now, on that Soto press conference, because I did watch it, hence the reason I was late. Um, Overall, I thought it was a little short. I thought they were at least going to go an hour. I was kind of surprised that they didn't go that they only went a half hour. But either way, that works for me. And ultimately, he said the things that I feared he would say. Okay, that this was all about his family. That's the reporting that I saw. This was always about his family. And there goes the no-hitter. You knew Shohei Ohtani was going to give me problems, but there goes the no-hitter. Sorry, Jordan Hicks. Looks like you're only getting a +1. Assuming that we can hold on to this win. but it also means that Otani's going to get one more at bat. Maybe not. Maybe he won't get another at bat. That double play certainly helped. But overall, yeah. I mean, I kind of wish he was a little bit. I wish he had elaborated more about, excited to. Like, obviously, he's going to say stuff like excited to play the Mets. But I think one of the questions that I would have asked him if I were in the room, like, okay, what makes you so excited to play for the Mets? Is it that you get to play with Lindor, Marte? He mentioned Marte, speaking with Marte. Is he, does he like what the Mets fans have to bring? Does he enjoy Citi Field? You could say all that great stuff and everything about what a great organization the Mets team is, but I need, that's what I would have asked. What about the Mets makes you excited? Is it the players, the fans, the ballpark? And I mean, the Mets commentators were making a point about this, that, Juan Soto is a guy who is very locked in on what he does. And I, for one, appreciate that. I appreciate someone who's very dedicated to his craft or to his job, willing to do anything and everything. But the other thing I look for, too, is, is this a guy who's going to be heavily involved in the community? I mean, look at Francisco Lindor. Met fans, yeah, they'll criticize him when he's not hitting well. That happens at the beginning of every season. But why do Met fans love him? Because if you look before the games start, you'll see that Francisco Lindor, after he does his warm-ups, he goes right to the stands. He'll sign some autographs for fans, take pictures with them. He's very interactive with Met fans. And that's not just a Mets thing. That should be an athlete thing. Like, you should be very interactive with the fan base. Now, if you want to have someone pay you to do that, I mean, that's fine. If you want to get paid for that, that's fine. I'm not saying that's an issue. I'm just saying, like, you have to be involved in the community. And if your philosophy is, I'm just going to show up, do my thing, and then go home, well, I mean, your play can only get so far. All right, Jordan Hicks with the complete game shutout, albeit no hitter, but Jordan Hicks did get a 1+, so his momentum, so he'll be a better pitcher, and we did get the win, which was a much needed momentum boost for sure. Sure. What's your question, Grayson? I'm not wasting. Mets had to do what they needed to do to get Juan Soto. All right. And here's the thing, Grayson. Juan Soto is 26 years old. A lot of people are saying, oh, he's not a great base runner. He's not a great fielder. He's 26 years old. He can still improve. All right? He can improve. And I think someone like Lindor is going to help him do that. I mean, we had guys make all kinds of adjustments Not to mention, we have Brennan Nimmo out there. We also have, Mark Vientos is not necessarily that great, but I mean, Vientos has come a long way as well. I don't think we overpaid for Juan Soto. I mean, yeah, was the bidding very high? $765 million is a lot of money. That's the highest contract in MLB. But I'm not worried about it because he's 26 years old and he can still get better. Believe me, the Mets, Steve Cohen, he knew how far he was going to have to take it. Okay? So, and if it didn't work out, I'd be sitting here right now and I'd be saying, you know what? We gave our best offer, but Juan Soto did not want it. So we gave it our best shot. But I don't think we overpaid for Juan Soto. I don't think we did that at all. Now, the only reason I'm doing this this fast track because I don't want Nick Ahmed in the lineup. The only reason I'm doing it is hoping to get some momentum. I mean, the offer is going to go over 800 million. The offer is going to go over 800 million if the contract sees its length. That's the thing. If Juan Soto sticks to 15 years with the New York Mets and he has all these incentives and everything to be MVP or finish top 3, top 5, I mean, it's going to push it over 800 million. So 765 million is not the final number. It's whatever Juan Soto wants it to be. But that's up to him. Unfortunately, in terms of winning an MVP, I mean, he has to know it's going to be tough because he's got to compete with Shohei Ohtani. And it's not like Ohtani is going anywhere either. Ohtani just did the first year of his 10-year deal. So Ohtani isn't going anywhere. So that means Soto is going to have to compete. He may. But I think he would also understand that the Mets were high bidders, as were the Yankees. They just basically pushed it. And you have to think, Ohtani got the biggest contract prior to Soto in MLB history. And also keep in mind that Juan Soto or that Ohtani got a lot of deferrals. All right, so Ohtani is not getting his money until after his playing days, after his contract is up. Very true. Very true. It's a lot of money, but Soto is an amazing hitter at only 26 years old. So, in my eyes, he's worth it. "26 years old, that's still relatively young in baseball terms." Excuse me. Well, that's the contract he signed, so the Mets are going to have to worry about it. I mean, look, 15 years from now, is he gonna be worth it? Who's to say? Let's also not forget that Juan Soto could opt out after the 5th year. Let's not forget about that. So he could just be like, you know what? I think I'm even worth more than what you guys are offering me, or I'm not happy with the way that the Mets are heading. So I'm gonna go back to free agency and I'll get even more money. I don't think so. I think Otani has to play 10 years with the um he has to play 10 years with um the Los Angeles Dodgers. So please be good. Okay, so bottom of the 8th, runner on second, 1 out. We can win it. And we're back in the division lead. We're back. So this is quite a back and forth between us and the Dodgers. So am I excited for 99 Kyle Schwarber? I did see that, and I think that's really interesting. It makes a lot of sense. 15 leadoff home runs. One of them was against the Mets in the NLDS, which obviously I'm not happy about, but at least we went on to win that game, so thank goodness for that. It will give him catcher you watch. Oh, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. You just have to hope that he has a high enough fielding that you can put him behind the plate. You should be able to. He's going to be a 99, so but his fielding could be. There's been a ton of 99s who don't have great fielding. Hurting your Jays. You guys might want to hold on to or you wait, are you talking about in this game I'm about to play, or are you talking about with Juan Soto? Because right now your Jays are just as your Jays could still keep us they could prevent us from scoring. I haven't been able to come through lately. Although Matt Chapman is definitely a guy that could come through. It's not my fault that the Blue Jays are under 500 right now. What's up, Mr. Shelby? You're glad they didn't get Soto? He was a lot of money. Ball. Ooh, that was a ball? Wow, I got a very generous call on that one. I'm going to say that right now. That was a very generous call. Another ball? Wow, this he is shrinking the zone. What about Angel Hernandez? That's probably a strike. That has to be a strike. I didn't hear the umpire. Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't hear it because I was talking. What about Angel Hernandez? Yeah, but he got the runner over, so that just means that Chad or Wilmer Flores, who has a high clutch rating, could come through for us. As far as Nathan Eovaldi goes, man, I was so disappointed with that. I so wanted the Mets to get him, but yeah, probably best that he returns to the Rangers. He's obviously had a lot of success there, so. Come on, Wilmer. Alright, this will likely head to extras. Well, I want the Mets to get Sasaki. Well, I mean, that's the risk that the Rangers took when they signed him. That was the risk. All we could say as Met fans is thank you for taking him off of our hands, because we'd be dealing with that right now and we'd have an overpaid contract. So, Rangers want to spend that money, albeit it worked out for them in 2023. By all means, go ahead. Yeah, still World Series champ. Still part of the 2023 World Series winning Texas Rangers. So he got his World Series ring. Well, did they show that Acuna got a World Series ring with the Braves, even though he wasn't on the rock, even though he wasn't playing for them in 2021? Because remember, he got hurt in 21.
No ball, one strike.
Check that out. Maybe they don't give you a World Series or World Series ring if you're hurt, which would suck because that means Acuna doesn't get it. Neither does DeGrom. Oh my gosh! Why did I swing at that? Makes no sense.
No, that's it.
I have no idea what allows a player to earn a World Series ring. Like, do they have to be on the playoff roster in order to get it, or if they're injured, do they have to play a minimum required games? Like, I don't know. Oh, Kevin Biggio got one? There we go. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Okay, Marco Luciano. Your turn. Yes! There we go. Attaboy, Luciano. We got the win. Even though we probably should have gotten it in the 8th. But you know what? That's an extra momentum boost right there by making it a walk-off bonus. And we did it the hard way, too. We didn't go to extra innings to get that ghost runner. No, we actually got Jorge Soler and Mike Yastrzemski on base. We bunted them over, get Marco Luciano in to be able to drive 13 days? 13 days until what? Christmas? Ah, yes. All right, first half, shattering expectations. Up, they just announced one of the new ones in the milestone program coming out tomorrow, and that is Bryce Terang, 50 stolen base club last year. So we've got Kyle Schwarber, Luis Arias, and Bryce Terang as our three. Expected wins, we were at 47. We got a record of 63 and 32. Win differential, obviously a plus 16. First in batting, seventh in pitching, 11th in fielding. So we need to get that up. Oh, it is time for the 2024 draft. Now, this may not end up mattering because, if I win a World Series, once I win a World Series with the San Francisco Giants, that's the end of the series. Like, I'm not looking to go beyond it because I want to do other teams too. So, but this could be an opportunity here. We do have the 13th overall pick in the draft. I don't think, I mean, we could get to him. Felipe Pina. He is rated to be, his MLB draft rank is 14th overall. He's the top prospect that we're looking at. So I'm definitely going to add him. There is Bobby Hoyer, who is projected to go 17th overall. He's our 19th best prospect. So I'll add him. Although I don't want to get too heavy on shortstops because we already have Marco Luciano and Tyler Fitzgerald there. So I don't know if we want to go too heavy on them. Here's Brock Rowan, who is ranked. He is projected to be picked with the 115th overall pick, so just before our round 4 pick. We'll add him. They have Walter Kim as well. He is projected to go 10th overall. We have him as our 29th pick. I'll add him, but he may not be there when I get that far. Harold Ponce, he's projected to go 7th overall, and he's our 41st ranked prospect. Okay. Ryan Kidd here. Oh my God, he is projected to be elite. Now, granted, he's not fully scouted, but I could scout him. And then let's see, Junior Pineda. He's fully scouted. Not exactly a high overall prospect. 48 to 63. Potentially could be an above average prospect. But I mean, we do have Patrick Bailey already. All right, so this guy is projected to go 96 overall. He is our 103rd draft rank, or he's ranked 103 on our board. So he's projected to be above average to well above average. So we'll definitely add him. Maybe he'll be there by the time I get to the 9th overall pick. We'll have to see. We could take a chance on this guy. We have him fully scouted, 18 years old, so his potential is average to above average. We can add him. This guy, I'm not very sold on him because look at the difference between the overall and the potential. Like that's so big of a gap. And like I said, I'm not even sure I'm gonna be able to I'm not even sure if I'm gonna play long enough for him to make it up into the majors. This guy is interesting. I mean, again, could be average, but it's another shortstop, which I really don't need. Another shortstop. What is up with all these shortstops? I don't need this many shortstops. Also, I don't need this many catchers either. All right, well, we've got our guys. So let's go ahead and start the draft. Who's the first overall pick in the 2024 draft? Finley Frensky. Frensky? All right, well, he was taken by the Cleveland Guardians. I can't see what his overall was, but we only had him 8% scouted. Second overall pick, Felipe Pena, the guy who we had as our top draft pick. He was taken by the Cincinnati Reds. Wow. How unfortunate. Sometimes these drops are very wonky. You think that one guy is going to be there and he ends up going higher than he's projected to be. Yeah, Victor Mateo here. He could be an elite player, but we only had him 8% scouted. The Oakland Athletics, who did they take? And I can't really see beyond this screen. So they take Julian and Dino, another starting pitcher. So 3 of the top 4 picks have gone starting pitcher for the 5 top picks, with Oliver Murillo being taken 5th overall by the White Sox. The Royals, they'll pick Juan Ortiz. I'm only going to do this for the first round, and then I'll skip beyond that. Another starting pitcher in Reed Wimberly. I'm not sure how you say that name. Next up is Frankie Hicks, another starting pitcher. Pittsburgh Pirates. Let's see who they take. Harold Ponce, who I did have on my board. They took him with the 9th overall pick. And then you have Adrian Valito, who's another starting pitcher. So looking at that, over half the guys, I want to say 6 of the top 10 guys are all pitchers. Wayne Cepeda was taken by the Tigers. The Boston Red Sox take Jonathan Reagan. I wonder if there's any relation to Mr. Ronald Reagan. I think, I mean, I kind of want to see what Phil Matano here should go to school on December 20th. I mean, the way that my school did it when I was in school, um, sometimes we would get off. Sometimes we would get off for the entire week. Sometimes we would still be in school on December 23rd. I'm not going to lie, I kind of want to go with Walter Kim here, but Bobby Hoyer is a interesting option. Actually, no, not Walter Kim. I'm sorry. I'd rather go Phil Matano because he actually has a better projection and a better overall. He's higher rated. Only problem is he's only 39% interested. But we'll take a chance on him. So we'll draft Phil Matano. With our first round pick, we take Phil Matano, center fielder, 18 years old. Easily could be up in the majors very soon. We're going to speed up to the next Giants pick. Don't really have too many guys left here. Scraps at this point. Joe Ward is still here. And I don't have to worry about scouting. I really don't want to go with Raul Carrillo, but I got to make a decision here. I think I'm going to go Joe Ward. All right, so Brock Rowan was taken with the 119th pick. And unfortunately, there are no more guys here that are fully scouted, so I'm just taking a chance at this point. Let's see. This guy is rather interesting. Could be a potential, but maybe I wait. Maybe I'll wait on him. I think we'll try this Richard Towers guy because he could be an elite player. So we'll take him, and then we'll skip to the next Giants pick, which is round 5. Maybe we'll take this catcher Ben Perez because he could be a 90. He could be a pretty elite player. So yeah, I think we'll take him. Don't forget that I can always scout these guys while I'm trying to sign them. I can always scout them, so I'm not worried if they're. I'm just seeing what their elite or what their overalls could be. Unfortunately, no pitchers are available here, and this is March to October. Basically, a shortened version of a shortened version of franchise where you don't have to play all all 30 all 30 games or all 162 games. It'll sim it for you. I mean, we need to get Matano. We need to get him signed. skiing for a monitor for Christmas. I think they should. Yeah, absolutely, Grayson. I've heard that time and time again that a monitor is way better than a TV. So you are absolutely right to go ahead and ask for that. So what I'm thinking here is, let's see, he gets 1.2 million or 1.12 million. That's the most. We'll submit our offer, and he is going to sign with us, so that's good. We picked up our, I think that was our second round pick. He was our second round pick. Unfortunately, a lot of these guys are probably not going to get signed. So I think I should try to focus on the guys who are I could probably make it to World Series. Hey, go for it. All right, we'll do Perez as well. So these two guys are going to get 20% scouting per 2 days, and Phil Matano is going to get plus 3. I can't even offer him a contract at this point. I want to wait till I see what their scouting says before I even make them an offer, and then we'll go from there. So we're going to go ahead and advance. Okay, so, potential overall is still there at 50% scouted. That's promising to me. That is really promising. I'm not worried about the interests here. I'm not worried about it here. I'm just more interested in getting the scouting. So this guy I definitely want interested. Okay, it looks like we're hopping into a game against the Colorado Rockies. And we are down. But we are in Colorado. So we could very well get those runners in. So let's go. All right. And the good thing is, too, that the guys that I have on base are my fastest runners. So if I could get a gapper in here, I could tie the game. I have to be smart. I can't just swing willy-nilly. That's fine. I wasn't going to be able to do much with that anyway. We're going to force Bart to throw pitches. There we go. Load the bases for Wilmer Flores. And that's not what I wanted. No. Oh, God. So much for that clutch rain. So much for that. Darn it. Why wasn't I more patient with Wilmer Flores? I mean, I was more patient with frickin' Chapman than I was with Wilmer.
2 balls, 1 strike.
I mean, it was going to be a base hit either way. They are seriously telling me to throw a slider right down the middle against Nolan Jones. Are they insane? I mean, that's cool that the Rockies just decide they want to be the best team against us. You know, could use them spoiling the Dodgers or the Arizona Diamondbacks. I mean, I really don't need them to be good against us. That boy Blanco. Strike 3, sit out. All right, last chance. We can't let we gotta get base runners. So we gotta be patient. Wait for our pitches.
That's the ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Wow. Robbie Ray threw a complete game shutout against the Rockies? That's pretty impressive.
3 balls, no strike. Ball 4.
Okay. This is good because a home run here ties it. A double play gets us 1 out closer to losing. If I had seen that right fielder would have lost it, or if I had seen that the right fielder was having trouble with it, maybe I would have moved Soler up to third, but I didn't want to take that risk. Like I said, I need base runners. Seems that the Rockies are having a hard time locating pitches. That's why I say I need to be patient here. There you go. All right, see? Wait them out. Force them to throw strikes. That's how we're going to win this game. And not swing at stupid pitches like that. Yep. I mean, I don't know what he's supposed to say to them. I mean, what should he say to them? At 42 speed, I just can't risk it. I need a better hit than that. I'm impressed that the Rockies are willing to stick with Justin Lawrence. He's been all over the place in terms of his pitches. I mean, I don't know if I would say that. I'm sure part of him wanted to I'm sure part of him does respect the Yankees. I mean, he got to a World Series with them. And that's the closest he's been to winning a World Series since 2019. And we come up short. Not what I wanted. I tried to mount a rally, but they did a good job. Well, look, it wasn't always going to be beds and roses. Bound to have bad games, as I did. We're still neutral, but we still do have, we still have the fire, so, maybe we could still win games. Oh, excuse me. Wow, look at this guy. Oh my gosh, this might be a steal in the 4th round. A well above average player with the 4th round pick. Oh man, if he keeps up at this pace, this is going to be like, I may just sign him right now. To heck with his potential. He's already going to be above average. I should just sign him right now. Unfortunately, Phil Montano is going to be very difficult. I can't offer him his bonus. I can't, but he didn't. It seemed like he didn't have any interest in joining me anyway, which unfortunately stinks. But I can't. All I could do is just because I still got to think about these guys, like Ben Perez. He's gonna be, he's gonna be up there. So will Brendan Acevedo, depending on what their overall is. All right, so 86 overall. All right, he took our offer. Good. And that's really it right there. Okay, so wow. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh, the Brewers want to send us Willie Adames so that they could get Jelly, Sean Jelly, Luis Matos, who, he could be, maybe his overall could get up, but I don't think he's going to start over Yastrzemski. Ethan Small, he's only played a couple of games in the majors and none for us, so I guess I wouldn't feel too bad about letting him go. But that's a very interesting offer right there, Willie Adames. Then you have Jake McCarthy, who, that would be an improvement. And I can get rid of Nick Ahmed. But then what do I do with Yastrzemski? Do I move him to right or do I move him to right and forgo Dayron Blanco? Do I try to replace Jung Ho Lee, who's actually a center fielder? I just feel like my outfield is there's too much there for me to do anything. And of course, I think what the biggest prize is here is Josh Naylor. Now, he would be an improvement over Wilmer Flores for sure. The announcer guy, the guy who was introducing the press conference, I have no idea who he is. Marco Luciano has been cold as of late, but he's still hitting close to 300, and his OPS is over 800. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I don't know who it is. Tyler Fitzgerald, I mean, that's probably a guy that I would ship off. And then Marco Luciano could be on our bench. I would like to get rid of Nick Ahmed, but not for Jake McCarthy. Just can't do that. My outfield is too stacked. So it ultimately comes down to Willie Adames or Josh Naylor. I mean, I feel like Naylor is the better option, especially since like Wilmer Flores, his contract is up next year, and I think we only have one more year of arbitration with Josh Naylor, so we could lose out on both him and Wilmer Flores. Mm. But I really feel like we need an upgrade at short. Nothing wrong with Luciano. It's Fitzgerald that's the problem. And Luciano should be pretty fast. Nah, not too fast. So you should have went to the press conference. I wish I could have, but wouldn't have been there in any capacity, or I didn't have the credentials to be there. And also, it just seemed very short. Like honestly, I could have easily just watched it from home and reported on it. I mean, Willie Adames, if we get rid of him and we bump Larry Fitzgerald down, or not Larry Fitzgerald, darn it, Tyler Fitzgerald, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Even if we lose out on Willie Adames. Yep, we're doing it. All right, welcome to the squad, Willie Adames. And then I think we're gonna put Tyler Fitzgerald um up on the trade block. Adames has been cold. But hey, a player boost could easily change that. Plus, we did need to play this game in order to get out of or keep pace with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Or not keep pace with them, but if you look at the standings, we're tied with them right now. So we need to get a little space between us. So let's see if anyone is interested in Tyler Fitzgerald. At least I got that right. That's fine.
Batting seven, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
All right, so couple hits, have a solid game, and we can get quite a boost with Willie Adames. Oh, they gave him number 28? But that's Buster Posey's number, isn't it? Padres are making a move at Nolan Arenado? You guys really want Nolan Arenado? I mean, his name has come up in trade talks, but even like myself as a Mets fan, despite us needing a corner infielder, you know, I would stay away from Arenado. That's just my personal opinion, but
0-1.
yeah, you guys have Machado. If anything, you might try to make Arenado a first baseman. Because I think you guys need a first baseman, don't you? But would that effectively take you guys out of the Pete Alonso sweepstakes? I mean, don't forget, Alonso's out there. Christian Walker is still out there. I mean, I don't know what the Mets are going to do. They need a corner infielder. Oh, jeez. All right, first at bat by Willie Adames. Good luck. Double play, very nice. Oh, come on! What happened? What happened here? We had the lead 4-2. All of a sudden, hold on. Oh no, timeout. Okay, can you just show me the... Okay, here we go. This will show us. So, yeah, it was 4-2. Hernandez hit a 3 RBI triple. I don't know if that's Teoscar or Kike, Enrique, but either way, not good. Gavin Lux then hit a single, and Max Muncy hit a single to drive in Lux. Oh. I don't know how much of a player boost we're going to get with Willie Adames, but we need to get the win here. See, this is like a situation where you kind of wish that you weren't player locked and that you could kind of take over and help this team win. But at least we got 3 pluses from for Willie Adames. So maybe that'll help us, but the momentum is going to flip to cold. Okay, so now I can officially sign Phil Maton. But that's about all I'm going to be able to sign him to. He's probably going to decline it. Still working out, trying to figure out what Brandon Acevedo has. Unfortunately, Acevedo, I think I'm going to have to take a risk with, because at this pace, I'm not going to be able to find out. All right, we got him. We got our first round pick. Okay, the good news is we're leading in the top of the 8th. So we can flip momentum back to our side.
The bat, number 10, shortstop, Nick Allen.
Nice.
Leading off for the Giants, the second baseman, Austin Slater. Ball.
And there's no pressure on me to do anything offensively, so.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
I mean, yeah, obviously I don't want to give up. I don't want to. An extra run would certainly help.
You got a ground rule double, 2 bases.
There's no pressure offensively for me to do anything.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Dylan Cease? Padres willing to discuss trades for Dylan Cease? Wow, that would be a huge ad.
Number 75.
Well, maybe not. Well, I think it's because I have to see his numbers. No, I mean in this game. In this game. Come on, Duval.
That ball's foul.
Strike 3, sit down. Well, I don't even know how much energy Duval had. But willing to risk it to get the save. Strike 3, sit down. Jordan Montgomery with a complete game shutout against the Washington Nationals. Thairo Estrada, what a performance. 5 for 5 against the Rockies. Soler breaking out of his slump. Dodgers are still within striking distance of us. We just gotta get better. And certainly a win like this helps. It'll probably flip the momentum bar back to fire. It's kind of like a... I don't know if you call it a roller coaster, but it's like a heartbeat. Like down, then up, down, then up, down, then up. Oh my gosh. Unfortunately, not a lot of momentum there. Okay, they want to give me Isaiah Kiner-Falefa for Brett Auerbach. Not sure about that. They're willing to offer me Brandon Drury, but I already have Thairo Estrada, so I don't know if I necessarily want to do that. And Christopher Morel. Nah, I think I'm going to pass on all these guys. Yeah, I think I'm going to pass. It's just, I don't need any of these guys. Like, I have Chapman already at third base. There's no reason for me to get Morel and Kiner-Falefa, especially since Kiner-Falefa is not going to be starting for me. And at best, Morel is just a DH, which I already have Soler at. And then as far as Brandon Drury goes, I mean, Thairo Estrada just had a 5 for 5 game, so it's not like he's been bad. So I think I'm going to decline these. All right, so it's either I sign Acevedo right now or I let him go, but it's getting the most that I can offer him. Okay, there we go. I think we signed all our draft picks. Not a single person was missed. So Phil Maton, Phil Montano, he is at a 75 overall with 98 speed, and he has his actual potential is a 77. So he's good enough to be in the majors right now. Joe Ward, he is a 61 overall. He's clearly got a lot of power. He's projected to be 67, but that can go up. Richard Towers, a 48 overall. Clearly his thing is speed, but he can be a 93 overall. Ben Perez, nothing really special about him. But he's a 46 overall, but he could be an 81. And then you have Brandon Acevedo, who has a lot of speed, and his potential could be a 79. So, yeah, a lot of these guys are going to be projects, these guys in particular. Joe Ward, could be up in the majors if I need to go long. But Phil Maton, he can easily be in the majors next season. I mean, I hate to say this, but Tom Murphy is regressing. He's regressing, and it's even getting to a point where I think I'd rather have Sabo over him. I'm not bringing up Nick Ahmed. I'm not bringing him up. Yep, sorry, Tom Murphy. But if we could perform well for him, or well with him, we may get him up to a 73. So it looks like we're a game behind the Dodgers. So still in it at game 115. Still there. And we're going up against the Washington Nationals. Let's see how Blake Sobel can play.
Ball one, no strike.
What a game to get introduced against the Washington Nationals. There we go. First base hit for Blake Sobel. Right? Oh, no. Well, first base hit for him this season. Kind of forget that that some of these guys have already been in the majors. Well, we scored the run, but unfortunately it's a double play. Oh my God. What the hell happened? Let's see. Adams hit a 2-run homer. Gallo drove in 2 runs with an RBI single. And then Lane Thomas drove in 3 RBIs with a home run. Or hit a 3-run homer. I'm assuming Jordan Hicks is behind this.
Ball 2.
He's got to be.
Designated hitter, Jorge Soler. The center field.
Take your base, ball 4.
All right, we'll take a walk.
Now batting, left fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Yeah, not getting any better. I think a 2-hit game is all I'm going to get with Sable, which means he'll probably get +1. Oh, he could get a 3-hit game. No, he can't. All right, 2 for 5. Oh, I didn't see what the player boost was, but I know we're going to lose. I know we're going to lose momentum. The player boost was 1, +1. So we split the series against the Nationals. We're past the deadline. So we're past the trade deadline. There's nothing left for us to do. We're 2.5 games behind the Los Angeles Dodgers. Still can win the wild card. Like a lot of people forget that. It all that matters is that we get there. That's all that really matters. Oh.
Leading off for Detroit, the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Hey!
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Veerley.
Generous strike on that one.
Ball, inside. Ball, that's inside. Foul!
The shortstop, Javier.
You know what's kind of surprising to me? I'm seeing quite a few Met fans on Twitter who are absolutely trashing Juan Soto right now because of that press conference. It's like, first of all, you don't let a press conference give you an immediate impression, or you don't let a press conference determine how a player's future with the team is going to be. Okay, that is ridiculous. All right, he got the contract because of his play on the field, not because he was a smooth talker.
The second baseman.
So I don't understand why some Met fans are already jumping the boat on Soto. Was he perfect in that press conference? No. But as far as I'm concerned, he said the things he needed to say, and we'll see him on opening day for the 2025 season. Okay? It amazes me how people are already quick to just write Soto off. Like, why? Steve Cohen just spent all this money on this guy, and all the Met fans were hooting and hollering, and all of a sudden he has his first press conference, and it's like, oh my God, this guy is so dull. Oh no, he's gonna be bad. Shut up. Shut up and let him play. No. Oh no! I screwed that up badly. I screwed it up. It looked like it was going to be a pop fly. That's why I didn't go for it. Oh gosh. Strike. Of course. I didn't realize what the count was.
Now pitching for the Giants. Number 43. Ryan.
What's that?
Strike 3, sit down. Alcana is very clutch, so I may want to be careful here. Beautiful. Thank you, Baker. One of the more reliable arms out of the bullpen. That's fine. I'm okay with that because it moves the runner over.
Now batting, left fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
1-0. Two balls, no strike. Three balls, no strike.
Yes. All right. Walk off. Come from behind, too. We were down 4-3. And that's such a huge momentum boost right there. We're getting 7 fireballs. There we go. All right. And that's going to be huge for us right there. Because I'll flip the momentum thing back to fire, and we're going to grow. We're going to have some fireballs to put on games, especially against this key series in Atlanta or against Atlanta. We could sweep them right here. Oh, Chapman, he gets a player lock boost. You know my feelings about these. Usually doesn't end up very well. And we got a freaking rain delay. And we're down 2-0 already. So that's freaking great.
One.
Right now, the Braves have the second wild card seed. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Out. He's out.
Acuna had a 2-run homer. That's what led us to be down 2-0. Of course, it's freaking Acuna.
That's an out.
Six triples for Chapman. Wow, he's been making good use of that triples alley there.
Runner. Ball. Two balls, two strikes.
I think that was a very generous pitch for us. Unfortunately, not meant to be, because I can't hit with Chapman.
He's out.
Still down 2-0, but we can drive in a run. And we don't. Oh my God. Why can't I hit with Chapman?
Network.
It's like up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Like, when am I going to get some consistency here? So no player boost for Chapman, and we lose momentum. How do we lose to the freaking A's? Better not lose to the White Sox. Still 2 games behind the Dodgers, but we are there.
Now that second baseman, Tyro Estrada.
I would have. I'm surprised he gave me that pitch, considering that I hit that pitch before. So I was expanding the zone, but I don't know.
Ball. That's inside.
Hold on one second, guys. I'm sorry. I have to do something here. There we go. Sorry, it was just something that I needed to do.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
No, God, Wilmer Flores, you are going to be the death of me.
Now pitching for San Francisco, number 33, Taylor Roberts.
Ball 1. Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two to count. Hey. 0-1. Ball.
All right, Taylor Taylor Rogers.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh my God. I left that hanging and I knew it. Maybe I should have gotten Josh Naylor from the Guardians. There we go. Double play right here. Never mind.
Oh, that's 6 out. Ball, that's outside.
There we go. Okay. At least it didn't come back to hurt us. Well, we might as well keep Rogers in there, but
Ball 1, no strike. That's a ball.
Shemsky.
Got it.
Oh my gosh. Maybe I should go back to my old, or the ways that I would approach hitting. You know? Just aim low with the PCI. And just wait for pitches there. Rather than try to... Oh, I don't know about that. I would challenge that. In fact, I think I'm going to do that. Yes, absolutely challenge. Absolutely. I think he's out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Giants have elected to challenge.
See, right there. Right there. He was half a step too late. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I thought I was right. I know, but he's got to hang in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, that's off the plate.
Got to hang in there. Strike 3, sit down. Just get through Jorge Polanco. It should be good. Dude, this ump is squeezing me. Thank you. Strike 3, sit down.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 75, Andres.
Wow. Willie Adames is batting 7th. Yeah, I think I'll go back to what I was doing. Yeah, because that's already worked out so well. First at bat, going back to it, and that's how it turns out.
Ball one.
All right, well, gotta bring in Brian Baker.
Now pitching for San Francisco, number 43, Brian Baker.
Strike 3, sit down.
Nope.
Strike 3, sit down.
Ball two, get down.
All right, we heading to extras.
One and one. Two balls, one strike.
Of course.
Get down.
Although that could have been caught, I could have sent Blanco. He's going to score anyway. Ooh, but I may be thrown out here. No, I will not. Cairo Estrada with the RBI double. I mean, that's a tough pitch. That's a tough pitch to do anything. Anything. So,
That's a ball. One ball, two strikes, get down.
Munoz with some gas on that one. 101 miles per hour. Dang.
Ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, productive out there by Matt Chapman. Okay? Not allowed to move the runner over, so now Wilmer Flores is going to drive him in. I don't know if he'll reach second. I'm not even going to try it.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 45, Ron Dennis.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Yep, back again. Back again, streaming MLB The Show 24. Not quitting, having quit before, not going to quit now. Two of the slowest guys on the base paths. At least I didn't hit into a double play there. But I still have the potential to be able to do something here. Give myself a 3-run cushion just in case things go south in the bottom of the 10th. Have you redeemed it?
Hey.
Man, stand it. Getting tough. Not going to be able to score Flores, at least on that kind of a hit, so. All right, let's get Duvall in here.
Now pitching for the Giants,
Let's close out this game.
75, Camilo Doval.
Ball 1. Ball.
Come on, Duvall, you've got to get this. Nice.
He's out.
That's a good out right there. Okay. 1 out. Duvall, can I count on you to get 1 out against Julio Rodriguez? Strike 3, sit down. I can. Oh, thank goodness. goodness, thank goodness, thank goodness. And I needed that to get momentum back. We win the series against the Mariners, win the series against the Brewers. In fact, we sweep them, and now we're facing the Marlins. Oh, whoa. All right, we got a tough situation here. And the Marlins have not traded Jazz Chisholm Jr. Well, let's be honest. Is anyone even surprised by that? That they didn't trade him? There are hardly any CPU trades in March to October, which is funny because they're always there. They always happen. Strike 3, sit down. What a big strikeout that was. Blake Sobel with a base hit. Jordan Hicks with 10 strikeouts against the Brewers? Nice. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Off the bag. Error. I mean, both of them were strikes anyway, so... You know, it wouldn't have mattered either way if I had swung or not, but still, it's like...
2 balls, 2 strikes.
It could have been more patient. Grounded into 10 double plays. Not exactly the stat that I wanted to see.
I got a ball, 1 strike. No, too late.
But that doesn't matter anymore because all the runners advanced thanks to that wild pitch.
Well, 2 balls, 1 strike.
And Chapman's going to drive in 2 runs for us, which means I don't have to go to Duvall. I can hold him in the bullpen.
That's out.
Until until another day, you know?
That's a ball.
Exactly where I wanted it. Solera has come down from his hot start in the beginning of the season. I think you can attribute a lot of that to that rough stretch in the middle of the season that the Giants had.
Ball.
Nope. Well, not a, didn't drive in the run, but it was an RBI. Or, I'm sorry, didn't drive in the run, but it was still a double. Why am I swinging at that when I'm aiming low?
Aye. No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh well. Hey, we at least got out of a situation where they may if they we're out of the stage. So Tristan Beck will just finish this one out. We'll save Duvall, and we'll get some more momentum. Oh yeah, that's right. They also didn't trade Luis Arias either. Like I said, CPU trades don't happen in March to October.
Oh. Aye. 0-1.
Too well hit. Jeez, is it only 5:30?
Aye. Did he go?
I mean, I would disagree with that, but okay. Strike 3, sit down. Tristan Beck with the save. We'll sit down for the win. We did get one fireball. May not be much, but it'll certainly help. And I'm also very close to getting um the rotating rewards too. Let's see. Win the challenge for the division lead. We are down by 1 run in the bottom of the 8th. A win, we're tied for the division, but we have already clinched our playoff spot. So that's worth noting that we have clinched our playoff spot at this point. We will be in the playoffs. But whether we get in as a wild card or as a division leader is yet to be seen. Division leader, that means we get our first round bye. Just gotta be patient here, wait for our pitch, and not let the D-backs beat us.
Outside, that's the ball.
Now back, left fielder, Young-Woo Lee.
My team win.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
The bat, number 3, designated hitter, John Peterson.
Inside, ball 1.
Sorry, I gotta focus here.
Nope, outside.
Strike 3, sit down.
Ball 1. Inside, ball 1.
Got this one. Strike 3, sit down. Alright, time for our offense to make one last push.
Now pitching for Arizona, number 37,
You gotta be smart.
Kevin Wingo.
Hey! Ball 1's the count. One and 1.
William Gonzalez with the home run, and we are tied. Let's see that beautiful home run one more time. Oh my gosh, that launched off the bat, and it was a no doubt. Hold up, folks. Don't turn that channel, because we have a new ball game here.
Ball 1, no
just-
strike.
Darn it. hate that animation so much.
Ball, inside.
Eat it, eat it, eat it. Yeah, I had to let that one go because I needed to see like who it is that I have coming up, who I can possibly put in to this situation to make it better.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Got him.
It's alright. It's alright. Do a quick mound visit, make sure Brian Baker gets ready, because I want to save Duvall. I really do.
Number 33, Brian Baker.
Ball, X inside. He's out.
Now running at third base. Number 30.
There's the guy I could have
McCarthy.
traded for, Jake McCarthy.
Oh.
Or yeah. And they're bringing up Patel Marte. The situation makes sense that they would bring him up. He's their best hitter.
One ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's 6 out. 3-2.
Look, if I walk Patel Marte, it is what it is. Not the biggest deal in the world to me. That's not what I wanted. I would have rather have walked Patel.
Now that Gabriel Moreno.
0-1.
But then again, Moreno was 3 for 3. Or he has been 3 for 3, so now 3 for 4.
This change defensively for the Diamondbacks.
Chapman needs to snap his 0 for 3. Nice home run would do it. Yeah, I'm not stealing with Tyrell Estrada. What are you doing, Chapman?
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
I think I got that. That was a lucky play.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Wilmer Flores? Wilmer Flores did it! Oh, it's huge right there. Oh, man, Ginkgo. No. Wilmer Flores. How many times has he walked it off for us? Oh, my gosh. He's clutch. That's why I value guys with high clutch ratings. because they can come through in situations like that. In that situation, I was just hoping that that was going to get off the wall. But it did more than that. It got over the wall. In fact, I think that landed in the bay. And that gave us some much needed momentum. Plus, I think we're putting a damper on the Diamondbacks playoff push. But hey, we're going for the division. We don't want to be in the wild card. We want to be in the division series. Oh, sweet. 5 show packs. That'll work. Stuck Saints. This is such a huge time. We can't even slip. Going up against the San Diego Padres. And we're down 2-0. But you know what, guys? I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this for the next for the next episode of March to October. Because we got those 5 show packs. And since Landon is having some wonderful luck pulling diamonds from show packs, I'd like to try my own luck. Of course, he may have just purchased a bunch of them from like the chase packs and whatnot, but you see the odds? 1 out of 8. I think one more. I can open up one more, and I can even open up a vault pack. So let's see. Season 1, I've got nobody. Season 2, nobody. Season 3 should be nobody. And this one, which is just random. Okay, so, yeah, I didn't get anyone. But at least I got nearly 20,000 of my packs back. Or nearly, I'm sorry, not 20,000, 20, or not packs, but stubs back. So. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you liked the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTV NextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's in the upper left there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. So overall, this was a great way to bounce back from our rough stretch in the middle. I think I had to make that change about aiming with the PCI low. I think that's ultimately what's helping me here. So, we are in the playoffs with the Giants, which is already better than what they did in the 2024 season. Um, we're underdogs, but now we're in a push for the division. So we win the division, we get the first round bye. We don't win the division, and we're in the wild card, which makes it more opportunities for me to go ahead and lose in the division series. So, or in the more opportunities for me to lose and be eliminated from the playoffs. So, when we do this again, we will be starting our push towards the playoffs. It's either division or wild card round. We're already locked in. It's going to be one of those, or I prefer division, but the Dodgers are going to be tough. So, but that will not be. It will not be tomorrow that I'll resume this, because tomorrow is when the milestone program is coming out. So that's what I will be grinding in Diamond Dynasty. We'll be looking to get, I mentioned some of the guys already, Bryce Terang, Kyle Schwarber, Luis Arias. They're all going to be in the milestone program, milestone 2024 program. So I hope you'll tune in tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern for that. And until then, guys, have a good night.